Today's adventure takes us off the beaten path in central Indiana.
That's right. On this episode of HHMtv, we're at the world headquarters to a business that has some very famous clients. You're not going to want to miss it. Hello, and once again, welcome back to another episode of HHMtv. Brock and Kyle with you today, and we are at the world headquarters of Action Custom Straps, and we have the owner and founder, Terry Meisner, with us. Terry, thank you for joining us today.
Quite welcome. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So, Kyle, as we said in the open, this is kind of homegrown in Indiana.
Right.
We're off the beaten path a little bit, but what an awesome business. Terry, we just got to start with, how did all of this get started?
Well, it goes back a number of years. Simply started with a camera strap. And that's the way a lot of small businesses start. You can't find something, so you make it yourself.
Right.
And the camera strap just kind of evolved over the years to guitar strap, and then the internet comes along, and I think, well, let's see what we can do. And
so you had a problem, you made the solution yourself. Things kind of get rolling a little bit, and we should mention today, Kyle, talk about some of the artists that are using the guitar straps in particular.
Right, so even though it is a small mom and pop shop here in Indiana, he's had some big names. We have Jimmy Buffett, Gary Clark Jr., Kelly Clarkson, Miranda Lambert, to name just a few.
Pretty amazing. They're using straps made right here in Indiana. Now, Terry, your wife helps you with part of these builds as well.
Dina does actually all the final sewing. I do the construction, I do the design work, I do the embroidery, and then she puts the finishing touches on it, which is very important finishing touch.
Right.
So
right.
She does the final sewing.
Let's talk a little bit about the options and what's available to folks. Now, primarily, you're a business on the internet, so we want to give folks the website, which is
HHMtv.com.
Very simple, HHMtv.com. So whether it's a photographer or somebody playing guitar, walk through some of the options. I know you have some pre-made, ready-to-go categories, but also the sky's the limit if somebody has a custom idea, right?
Exactly. There's what we call stock straps. They're just, here's the design. If you like it and that fits your needs, fine. We'll make it to your length. If you want some options, little things like, we can do that. As far as a custom strap, what I call a custom strap. Well, actually, if you want to get into it, each one is custom because it's made for each individual. The material, the snakeskin, the leathers, colors, combinations, it's unlimited.
Let's go ahead and walk through kind of what we did, since we're talking about guitar straps and camera straps. It's really kind of a perfect blend for us, right? Brock plays the guitar, and I do photography, so go ahead and walk through kind of what you ordered, and I'll walk through mine.
Yeah, so I, first and foremost, I'm like the world's okayest guitar player. So I really wanted a nice brown leather strap. I got a couple guitars that kind of the earth tones make a little more sense than maybe a black or other color. So I kind of kept it simple, and then I just went with my last name, and you guys did a great job with a kind of unique font and the gold embroidery, and I think it looks great.
Absolutely does. I went with a camera strap. I chose all black, and with my photography business that I do on the side, again, I probably categorize myself as an okayist photographer as well.
I think you're better than okayist.
Oh, well, stop it. But I chose my name, and I used the Manifesto font. What I love about this business is that it's completely custom. Just right there in the name, it's a completely custom strap that you can do. So I chose the Manifesto font. We actually tried out a couple. And he sends you a graphic of what it might look like. We did 3 different fonts. I chose this one, and I think it turned out perfect. I love this.
Yeah, I think, let's talk a little bit about that, Terry. There is a collaboration, it seems like, for each job. there's some back and forth. You asked us some questions. Is that a typical approach when somebody places at least a custom order?
Oh, definitely. Everything, it's like, you just don't, walk in and buy a dress or a suit or whatever.
Right.
You want to make sure it fits you, and especially if you're going custom. So what I have everyone do is, when I have the opportunity to, sometimes it's made as a gift. And so if I don't have access, if they don't have access to a current strap where they can measure it or get details, then what I generally ask is, what kind of guitar is it going to go on, and how tall are they?
Okay.
That gives me a good idea right there. And after having done this so long, we usually get it right in there. There's just a lot of different things we can do. If someone wants a non-adjustable strap, well, we can make it non-adjustable.
So no matter what camera, what guitar, you're able to custom any type of fit for any person.
All right, Terry, so your wife, Dina, she does all the sewing, as we mentioned before. Talk a little bit about the capabilities of the sewing machines and kind of what they can do with regards to the straps.
Well, we bought the machine we have is a Seiko, and we bought it. It's double needle walking foot, and we've used that now for 20 years.
Okay.
It does a fine job. It's heavy duty. We have a Melco, which is not maybe the top of the line of anything, but it does the job. The embroidery is not our main function. The embroidery is just an enhancement
sure.
to the strap.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's not like I need the latest and the greatest. We do have a program where I can pretty much take any print font and translate it into an embroidery file.
Okay.
If we have anything else, I send it out to a digitizer. His name's Larry Leach. Does a great job, very quick turnaround, and it sews out beautifully when he does the work on a logo or some kind of artwork like that. Also have a clicker press where I cut all my pieces of leather. I'm sure it's at least 100 years old.
Okay.
I think it's awesome, yeah.
Hey, when it works, it works.
Yeah,
right?
well, you know, it's the kind that before the safety thing, so.
Yeah.
So Terry, when it comes to the materials here, you know, you have the leather, you have the snakeskin, but you can do other materials as well. Elaborate on that.
Well, really, we can do anything. I've had people send me a T-shirt. I remember one was a tie-dye, and they wanted that as an inlay. Okay, so we cut a strip out and did that. Also, I just had a gentleman from Washington send a Pendleton scarf. He was like, interested, yay wide. Took strips out of it and made a couple of guitar straps.
Cool.
And so it's whatever you want. We can inlay anything. There's another customer we have that his wife does needlepoint, really nice needlepoint. So then they'll send it to me, and I'll inlay that in the leather and make it into a strap. So we have those kind of materials. We can do anything. I've worked with alligator, stingray, of course, all kinds of snake skins, any kind of leather like that. Ostrich, I've worked with ostrich. And so anything that somebody wants inlaid and wants on their strap, it's generally not a problem. Stingray, though, that is tough material. So that was a little bit of a challenge to get it to work, but it came out nice.
Okay.
So if you want a guitar strip that's kind of basic, you go to Guitar Center. If you want something that's truly custom, you come here.
That's right. We want to thank Terry so much for having us. Please check out actioncustomstraps.com on the web. If you know a photographer or a guitar player, you're definitely going to want to check it out. Place your order. Let them know that you saw this on HHMtv. Thanks so much for watching. This is made in the heartland right here in Indiana. We want to thank Terry again for his time. For HHMtv, I'm Brock, he's Kyle. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.